everybody, my name is Mr. Esquivel and I teach all the woodwind instruments over at Oak Run Middle School. Let's take a closer look at all the instruments in the woodwind family. Here are all the woodwind instruments we're going to learn about today. It's important that we know what they are so we don't end up like this guy.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Here's the Piccolo. It's the smallest instrument in the woodwind family, but also the highest voice. Let's say Piccolo together. Piccolo! Here's the Flute. Although it's made out of silver, it used to be made out of wood and bones, and that's why it's part of the Woodwind family. It also looks kind of like a bigger version of the Piccolo. Let's say flute together. Flute! Here's the oboe. Fun fact about the oboe, it's part of the double reeds in the woodwind family, and that means you play it with two pieces of wood against each other and you blow the air through it. And that's how we make the sound on it. Let's say oboe together. Oboe! Here's the clarinet. Kind of looks like an oboe, but it's part of the single reeds in the woodwind family. That means just one piece of wood blowing air through to make the sound. Let's say clarinet together. Clarinet! Here's the bass clarinet. It's just a clarinet, but bigger. And when we get bigger in the woodwind family, we also get
Lower in sound.
It's also part of the single reeds, which means one reed to make sound on it. Let's say bass clarinet together, but low in our low voices. Ready?
Bass clarinet.
Here's the saxophone. Much like the flute, it's not made out of wood, but it's still part of the woodwind family because it plays on a reed, just like the clarinet and bass clarinet. You might know the saxophone super popular in jazz, right? Let's play saxophone together. Saxophone! Now I know you've been wondering, what's next to me? This is the bassoon. Much like the oboe, it plays on a double reed, which is two pieces of wood up against each other. You blow through to make the sound. But it's also like the bass clarinet, where it's one of the lower voices in the woodwind family. Fun fact, you also have about 12 to 13 buttons that you play with your thumbs, just alone.
Now let's say bassoon together. Bassoon.
Now that we've gone over some woodwind instruments, let's review, starting from the bottom. We have the bass clarinet, the bassoon, the saxophone, the clarinet, the oboe, and the flute and piccolo. Now, if somebody asks you,
is mayonnaise an instrument?
You're going to say,
no!
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go Unicorns!